Yes, lads, what is up? How are you getting on? Hope you're keeping well, and welcome back to the channel. What time are we? 25 to 10. Hope everyone is keeping well. I just decided I'd hop on tonight. Work tomorrow, so it's going to be very hard to get back for the deadline stream. Pretty much impossible. So I just said, try and get something done before the deadline this evening. So that's why I'm here. Sweaty head on me. So apologies if I'm fixing me here. Just back from the gym. Repping the Leitrim jersey, if you can see it there underneath. But yeah, good win for Leitrim there at the weekend against Waterford. I think it was 16 or 17 points. But yeah, shout out to the channel members there, William, Ashley and Michael. We're doing well. We've got 12 viewers at the moment. We're only messing with ourselves in the Discord chat. We were saying we might only have 4 viewers, but 10 viewers at the moment. We're doing well. But yeah, I hope everyone is keeping well. Eddie Preston in the chat there as well. Dawn, Chris, Irvine as well. Hope you're all keeping well, lads and ladies too. Let us know where you're watching from in the world as well. I know we have a lot of people in Ireland as well. A few of the lads in England too. But yeah, let us know how you're sorted out for tomorrow. Send in the questions, and yeah, I'll try and keep you entertained for the next hour or so. Right then, straight into it. We'll get into the GAMEWEEK review in a minute's time, but we'll start off with this because just got home from the gym, as I said, and yeah, Monday motivation. Who's that in the top left there? Only the big man himself. So decisions to be made, definitely decisions to be made ahead of tomorrow. As I said in my video during the week, I'll definitely be waiting until Pep's press conference tomorrow. Yeah, but that looks very yeah, it's very positive anyway. And there he is himself there smiling too. So at the moment Haaland isn't in the team, but yeah, I just have to wait and see what Pep says tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see. Michael O'Connor, you trashes. I didn't know you were from Waterford, Michael. Yeah, but bad beating. Very very young Leitrim team, but fair play to them. They beat you by a good bit, but yeah. Michael, right, I put my team up on Discord earlier, lads. Could I get your views on what I should do, gents? Right, I'll just take out the phone, so I'm going to have a quick look at Michael's team here. Because I did miss his message earlier. What did he say? Right, so what's he saying? Don't know whether to make a transfer leave as it is. So he's got Areola, Dubravka, Gabriel, Pedro Porro, Estepinian, Caldwell, Udogi, Bowen, Gross, Saka, Salah, Palmer, Watkins, Solanke, and Mbama. So repping a 4-4-2 or a 3-5-2 if it has to be. Yeah, all depends on what Pep says tomorrow, Michael, I think. Yeah, hopping on the stream there, Ashley, if you can. Michael as well, if you can get the team up on the stream, I'll get it up on the laptop here as well. So just under this tweet here, if you can at all, and whoever's watching, the 19 viewers at the moment, we'll get it on screen for everyone there. What's Dawn saying then while we're waiting for the lads to put on their teams? Captain Jota or Foden, and bench one of Trent, Pedro Porro, Saliba or Estepinian. I think with that Burnley fixture, it has to be a City player. Whether that's going to be Erling Haaland for myself, potentially even Kevin De Bruyne, I said in my video today. All depends, as I said, on what Pep says in his press conference tomorrow. But yeah, I think it has to be Foden out of those two. Jota could definitely do well against Chelsea, but yeah, I do think it has to be a City player there. What else have we? Come on, you Glens. Chris, was that the jumper I was wearing, Chris, or was that the t-shirt you're on about? Because if that's the jersey, some crowd at Mayo actually made that for me. The FPL Air crowd, but jersey, sorry, not the FPL Air crowd, the FPL Air jersey. But yeah, Glentoran, don't know, I must have been the jumper maybe. Might have been that. Damien saying Pep never gives anything away in press conference. Yeah, I don't think he will. But it looks positive at least for Haaland. But yeah, right, while the lads are sending in their teams, quick GAMEWEEK 21 review, which seems so long ago. 68 points for the GAMEWEEK, 111k overall, so we're in good shape at the moment. 3 points off the top 100k, so hopefully we do get inside it after GAMEWEEK 22. All comes down to the captaincy. If we get the captaincy pick right, I think we should be on for a green. Gabriel also yellow flag there as well, so we'll see what happens with him. But yeah, unlucky now with Saka. 10 points lost with Gabriel getting that goal credited to him after the deadline. So of course we didn't get those Gabriel and Saka points. Those 10 points could be massive at the end of the season. Whether or not it's going to be a top 10k finish or not, we'll see, or even a top 50k. But yeah, 10 points in that, very disappointing. But yeah, at least we got a green arrow. 111k overall, so we are in a good position, to be fair. Yeah, and as I said, hopefully we do get inside it after this game week. Right, I think the lads have sent in, just checking myself here on YouTube, see if everything's going smoothly, and then we'll get this right. I think Ashley has sent in his, and Michael has as well. Right, let's go. So we'll get it up on screen here. Good stuff. Right, this is FPL League, and so we'll start off with him. He's first here. Would you roll? Guess I better start looking at FPL. Longest game week ever, definitely. Yeah. Any suggestions? Tempted to just roll. Nice backline there. Nice backline there. Saliba, Pedro Porro, Trent. Yeah, you're looking pretty good. One City player. It all depends on what Pep says tomorrow, Chris. There, if Haaland is back, hopefully you do have enough money to get Haaland back. It'll probably be Watkins with Solanke having that potential. We'll get into double game weeks and blank game weeks on Ben Crellin's Excel sheet in a couple of minutes time. But yeah, I'd probably be going Watkins to Haaland if I had to decide now. But as I said, Watkins can easily do well against Newcastle tomorrow, but Solanke has that potential double in 27 or 28 if I'm right in saying that. But yeah, good team there, Chris, to be fair. All depends, as I said, on what Pep says. But yeah, we'll see what's said there. Right. Right, here's Ashley Friendo, one of the members of the channel. Shout out Ashley as well, and we'll get you going here, Ashley. So what do you, Richarlison captain? Fair play. I like that shout, to be fair. As I said, brave between not captaining a City lad and having Palmer on the bench there as well. Probably tough to get him in there as well, but yeah, Trent, Pedro Porro, Gabriel, very nice backline there. Hopefully Gabriel does play. I think he will. There's been hints of whether or not he's been training, but I think it's a Timber. It's a young lad for Arsenal that looks like Gabriel, the hairline especially. So hopefully we'll get a few more pictures from the training session at Arsenal before the deadline. But Richarlison captain, nothing wrong with that, to be fair. It's a toss up really between Richarlison, Foden, Alvarez. If obviously Haaland is coming back, we know he's going to be the captain there. But yeah, Palmer on the bench. Would I try get him in? Probably. It's tough there. Would you start him over Gordon? Maybe. I think you do have to start Palmer there, Ashley. But very tough. Your front eight is very strong there, so it's going to be hard. Even Trippier on the bench as well. But I do think Villa get one as well. Seeing that Newcastle Villa game, seeing that probably 2-1 or 2-2, so a few goals in that game too. But I think you need to get Palmer in there, Ashley. But we'll chat about that tonight or tomorrow as well, how we're going to get Palmer in there. But Bowen may probably, or not Bowen, sorry, Gordon might have to make way, but I think you do need to start Palmer. But yeah, apart from that, team is looking well. I like the captaincy pick on Richarlison then as well. Right, Sakib, what's he saying? He's 14.5k overall, nothing but pure luck. Feel massive red arrow incoming. Good stuff though, great rank. Right, Leno at a home to Everton, fair enough over Areola. Yeah, that's fair enough. Walker, Estepinian, Trent, nice backline there. I like Kyle Walker as well. Maybe he's not doing himself any favours at the moment. What's going on in the press? I wonder, would that lead to him being mentioned? Maybe not. But he's all over the sun at the moment for his baby mama or something. Whatever he's done, he's left her anyway. But she's not too happy. Foden captain there. I like the Foden pick as well. No more than myself. And then yeah, apart from that, all looking good there. Sakib, great rank, 14.5k. Darwin, Watkins, and Solanke up top. If Haaland is back, Sakib, let me know if you have a route back to Haaland. If it sounds like he's going to play it tomorrow. Probably relying on Pep too much. But yeah, right. Michael is saying he's DM'd the team, so we'll get it up here on screen. Good stuff. Right, here's Michael's team. Nothing dodgy in the DMs anyway, don't worry. So I know you can see them there, but nothing too dodgy. Right, one free transfer, Michael. Gabriel should be fine. Hopefully he is. Pedro Porro, Estepinian is the back three. I'd go there. Toss up between Areola and Dubravka, but we'll see what it says. Bowen, Gross, Saka, Salah, Palmer, Watkins, Solanke, Mubama. All depends on the Haaland news and the Bruyne news as well. If Haaland is back, I think Watkins to Haaland is the route there. As I said, we'll chat about that double game week and blank game week news in a couple of minutes time, or throughout the stream we'll be chatting about it anyway. But Salah to Jota or Kevin De Bruyne is what I'm looking at as well. If it doesn't sound like Haaland is going to be starting tomorrow, he is going to get minutes. It's just a case of whether it's going to be from the start or not, but we shall see for sure. You're fine to save that for now on, Michael. We'll see if we get that Haaland news. If we don't, I'll probably avoid him this week, and probably you too as well. You can nearly save the transfer if you had to. Maybe not though. Salah to Jota or Kevin De Bruyne. Just see what Pep says, I think, there. Apart from that, team is looking fairly template as well. Gross and Bowen, two nice differentials compared to me anyway. Bowen against Bournemouth, isn't it? And yeah, and Gross away to Luton. So could see that. At least your best opinion there as well. But yeah, nice team there, Michael. Just as I said, I'm going to keep saying that. Pep news. But yeah, good stuff. 30 in the chat, so appreciate you all tuning in for tonight. If you haven't liked the stream already, please do give it a like. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button as well. We have a lot of members in the chat as well, so shout out to the members. If anyone wants to be a member of this channel, have a look in the description below. And feel free to become a member if you do want to as well. Good stuff. Right, Michael. We'll catch up that tomorrow, all on Pep news. But I'm going to go through the press conferences today as well, and we'll get back to that then as well. Thomas Kitely as well, or Kitely. Let me know if I've made a hames of that, Thomas. I think it's Kitely. I think it is. Another member of the channel, so appreciate you, Thomas. Good man yourself for tuning in tonight as well. Richarlison captain as well, off the back as well. Ariola on goals, nice back three as well, same as myself. Pedro Porro, Gabriel, Estepinian. I'll get into my team as well in a minute or two. I'll show you how I'm currently lining up as well. Saka, Foden, Richarlison, Palmer, lovely midfield there. Richarlison captain as well, which I do like that point as well. Brentford pretty poor at home. Alright at home, but pretty poor defensively throughout. Who were they playing last week? They conceded twice as well. Who was it? Nottingham Forest, yeah. So not great in defence at the moment, so no arguments there for captain Richarlison. Then Archer, surprisingly playing Archer. I think Crystal Palace are second favourite for a clean sheet, so Watkins and Solanke as well. I think all depends on Haaland again, if we do get that news, Thomas, and hopefully you do have enough to go for Archer to Haaland. I think you might do, by the looks of your team there. There's not much, not too many premiums there, so hopefully you can get the Haaland from Archer. And 3-4-3. I think Salah on the bench you might have to do. Hopefully you do. I think you should do there. Let us know, Thomas. But yeah, looking good. I like the Richarlison pick. I don't have him. If it was between Richarlison and Foden, or Richarlison and Alvarez even then as well, I'd probably be going Alvarez or Foden. Just for the City cover, I can see City getting 3+ goals in that Burnley game. So to be fair, Spurs might get a few as well, but I do think it's going to City running riot there too. Good stuff. Right, Ben Meeks as well. Hope you're keeping well, Ben. A lot of flags, but to be fair, it's only in defence and Salah, so not too bad there. 4.8 in the bank. Gabriel, Porro, Trent. Hopefully Gabriel's alright for you. I'm hoping he is for my own team as well. So three defenders there, all good. Saka, Foden, Gordon, Palmer, all good there. You might have to do Salah to Jota or KDB. I like the only thing then, you might have to go KDB, because if you go Jota and Salah's back for the double game week there, you're taking one of your Liverpool spots, unless you can go to Salah from Jota once the double gaming comes around. But not too bad there. 2 free transfers at least. So if it sounds like Haaland is back, you can move out 2 transfers there and get Haaland into the team there. But I like that. Not too bad, Ben. Hopefully you're going for Foden captain like myself. Spoiler alert, you already know I'm captaining, but the lads in the Discord were saying I need to start showing these videos because it takes so long. So there we go. No surprise there. Foden captain. I've been chatting about Foden all throughout the stream, so yeah, that's why I'm going him. Only City player in my team at the moment, so that's why I'm going for him. But yeah, as I said, expecting a good few goals for City. Right, back to this chat. So what are the lads saying? Thomas as well. Hey Aaron, everyone, another good week, hopefully, fingers crossed. Glad Era survived the slopes. Have posted the team on Twitter. What you reckon? 1 free transfer, 7.4. Went Richarlison captain. Don't like going against the goal. Good stuff. Yeah, hopefully you'll see I did the captaincy video. I couldn't post it this week because I wasn't expecting to be captain and Foden. But yeah, hopefully I'll get use out of it. I will get use out of it at some stage this season. But back isn't great, to be honest. I fell on the first day and hurt me back the first day, but it's not too bad now. And to be fair, I think the drink was numbing the pain over in Italy. But yeah, ever since I got home, the body is sore. But yeah, hopefully the back will be all right. Ian, current ship plan Niall, apologies on that. 2 seconds, Ian, we'll just go through the members then and we'll get back to you then. For less than the price of the pint, it's very easy decision to become a member. William, appreciate that, man. Also 352 Michael, Salah to Foden or Watkins to Haaland, depending on Pep news, of course, which is better. Forget Haaland news, Michael, definitely Haaland back in for sure. Spot on with the pronunciation, Kitely, good man, one of the few who get it right, good stuff. Lovely. Get on the membership as well, appreciate that, Michael, too. Where's the Slopes captain video, Eddie? Hopefully I'll have it up this weekend. Yeah, fingers crossed I will, but it should be if Haaland is back and he'll be coming back into the team. No spoilers there of who it's going to be with that Brentford game. Could easily see a few more for City, and hopefully Haaland is back then. Right, current chip plan, Niall. Apologies if this was not asked yet. At the moment, right, we're gonna start chatting about this. So we'll get Ben Crellin up here, and we'll chat about trip strategy. So if you're not following Ben, make sure you do. Very, very useful information all here. Alright, what's he saying? Yeah, this is the confirmed blanks and possible blanks up until game week 29 at the moment. So very high chance Luton and Liverpool. I am expecting it. He said it's over 90% chance of Luton and Liverpool's double to move into game week 25. So at the moment my chip plan is triple captain 25 anyway. It's probably going to be Haaland there, yeah. Free hit potentially. I think I can nearly use a free hit in game week 34. Looking this tweet here about the FA Cup doesn't sound like it's going to be a great. Yeah, so back to the FA Cup. Right, we're going to chop and change through these tweets at the moment. Right, so he's predicting if all the favourites go through in the FA Cup, there's going to be six blank fixtures. So that means it's only going to be Fulham and Tottenham, Burnley and Brentford, one of Arsenal and Chelsea, West Ham and Aston Villa, and then it's going to be Nottingham Forest and Luton. So if you're playing a free hit in game week 29, I don't think it's going to be much benefit there, unless you probably triple up on Spurs, triple up on Brentford, and depending on West Ham and Aston Villa, Arsenal and Chelsea, it's very hard to triple and even double up on Arsenal and Chelsea against each other there. So the only really grounds to be made in a free hit in 29 is hoping Brentford to get a clean sheet against Burnley, hoping the Spurs boys do really well, but a lot of people are going to have Pedro Porro anyhow if you take a punt on Maddison if people don't have him at that stage, and even Son as well. But I'm expecting a lot to have Son and even Maddison at that stage too. So I don't see much grounds for making ground in game week 29, and then so I'm probably potentially looking at a game week 34 or 37 free hit. Triple captain I think is pretty much certain for game week 25 with Haaland going back to this for City here. Where is it? Chelsea and then Brentford, 2 home games. Chelsea hot and cold at the moment, to be fair, but that could be easily 3 returns for Haaland over those 2 games. So yeah, I think it'd be foolish not to triple captain Haaland. Probably Bourne as well, but then you move to Bournemouth here. Could be another shout for triple captain in Sri Lanka. Burnley away, Luton at home, Sheffield United, Luton. So depending where that Luton game comes into, if it's 27 or 28, game of 28, 2 home fixtures, Sheffield United and Luton, could be a lovely triple captain for Dominic Solanke if Haaland doesn't pay off, if you take the risk against Haaland. But right, so basically last year I went Rashford triple captain. A couple of weeks before that, everyone was going Haaland. Well, not everyone, but the majority of people were going Haaland captain, triple captain, and it was the worst double game week ever. He only came away with 8 points, thankfully, Haaland. But Spurs against City, I think City scored 5. It was a game Mahrez hauled massively. But just watching that game was just horrible not having Haaland triple captain. He could have had a few definitely over that double. I got away with it. Then a triple captain Rashford, he got 60 points, thankfully. But I don't think I can put myself through that heartache again of not having Haaland triple captain. But Chelsea and Brentford, to be fair, 2 home fixtures for City. Hopefully he stays injury free, and yeah, I think the triple captain is pretty much cemented there for now. As I said though, Solanke there could be a very nice shout if you're trying to chase, but who knows by then if Haaland goes off in 25, yeah, you could have a lot of ground to make up then. But yeah, it's on Haaland now, so 25 triple captain, probably wild card. I think it's 33, and these fixtures are nice. I think Liverpool, City and Arsenal have nice fixtures. 33, if I get this up on screen quick. Yeah, Liverpool, Crystal Palace at home, City, Luton at home, Arsenal, Aston Villa at home, whatever. But yeah, stock up on those lads. Wildcard then could potentially free hit then 34, or bench boost 34, and then free hit 37 when we know more about the double game weeks there. But as of now, that's my plan. Really set in stone at the moment. The only thing set in stone is the free hit. So yeah, we'll see on that. Good stuff. Actually, it would have been great to see a captaincy video on the slopes. It'll be coming this weekend. Don't worry. I did film one, so yeah, it's in the content bank anyway. So it will be coming. Don't worry. Yeah, Yelena in the chat as well. I hope you're keeping well, Yelena. Long time no chat as well since the Juice tournament. I was chatting Oscar FPL Focal during the week, so I hear it's potentially going to be another one in March. So we'll catch up again there soon. And fair play to you for tuning in tonight. I really do appreciate that. Stephen Callahan, hope you're keeping well. Could you rate my team? It's on your latest tweet. I've one free transfer. No bother at all, Stephen. Let's get it up here. Right, we'll go back to that Ben Crellin sheet in a bit. So I'm going to keep that up on screen here, and then we'll get Stephen's team up here too. Good stuff. Right. So what's he saying? One free transfer. One free transfer. I've hope you're keeping well. Right, rate my team. Good stuff. Right, Richarlison captain. As I said, nothing wrong with that. Looking at the bench, Botman, Taylor, Salah. That's fair enough. All those on the bench. João Pedro's a nice shout. If he does get a penalty anyway. I think he's flying with the penalties anyway. I saw someone tweeted he scored 20 penalties already this season. Every time he scores, it's a penalty. It's crazy. Estepinian and João Pedro, a nice little Brighton double up there. Those fixtures up until game week 28 are very, very tasty indeed. What is it? Luton, Palace, Sheffield, Everton, Fulham, Forest. Very, very nice. So yeah, hopefully we do get that. Estepinian haul is coming. I had a picture of his heat map in the FA Cup. It's crazy how high he's been playing. But yeah, I didn't get to see the Wolves game, but playing left wing on corners as well. 5.4 is he? 5.1. 27% ownership, but I am expecting a haul coming soon for Estepinian, so hopefully we do get it. Fingers crossed over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, no, there is a big haul coming from him, we shall see. Right, back to Stephen's fixtures here, or Stephen's team, sorry. Palmer, Richarlison, Saka, Gordon, João Pedro, Solanke, Watkins. To be fair, your team is solid there, to be fair, Stephen. I don't really think you need a transfer. Just if I think getting a City player in there, maybe you do, but then you're gonna have a benching headache between Gordon or Watkins or Solanke, between one of them. Do you know what we do? We take out the wheel. Yeah, I think you do need a City cover. Whether that be De Bruyne, whether it be Haaland, whether it be Foden. Just wait for Pep's press conference. But you're going to have a headache then between Solanke, Watkins and Gordon. We'll see what the wheel thinks, and I'll tell you what I think out of those. Maybe Gordon, I'm going to say. Maybe I would probably start Solanke and Watkins. Let's see what the wheel thinks though. Yeah, just for that Burnley fixture, I do think you need City cover. Is the wheel going to agree with me? Fair enough, it does, yeah. Good. The wheel's on form tonight. Yeah, I probably would bench Gordon in that fixture. I am starting it myself, but just looking at your team, Stephen, I think you do need City cover. And if whatever City player you do bring in, I'd be looking at giving them the armband then as well. Right decision, definitely starting Palmer. But yeah, I do think you need City cover. Could see 3-4, potentially 5 goals for City there. So wouldn't be surprised if they do run right. So I think you're saving yourself at least having one City player, one City asset, and yeah. That should be it then. Good stuff. A team is solid there, to be fair. All apart from that, just the City cover is the one thing, but then you will have that benching headache, as I did say. Good stuff. Michael, Klopp will be huge miss in the Premier League. It's going to be mad, the repercussions from Klopp then. I had a list of players all over 30. Salah, Van Dijk. I'm very surprised Endo is over 30 as well. But I think he's getting out what he can, to be fair, Klopp. But it's going to be so weird having FPL without Salah if he does leave, and I wouldn't be surprised if Klopp is leaving anyhow, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Salah leaving then. So yeah, it's going to be weird. As a United fan, obviously it's great, but as an FPL manager, as an FPL head on me, it's going to be weird without Salah if he does go. But yeah, let us know what you think of Klopp. Right, I'm going to start off with a poll here. We'll get you all interacting. What are we saying? If no news from Pep. Right, so let us know. If Pep gives no indication that Haaland isn't going to start, let us know. Are you going to be bringing Haaland in? And then we'll get a captaincy poll going. See how we're going there. How's it going? 2 votes for no already. Good man, Stephen. Yeah, you have a bench headache there, but I do think you need City cover. But yeah, I think save yourself the headache. Right, Michael, is it worth holding 2 Spurs defenders? Let's get your team up here again. Have you Poro anyway? Definitely if you've Poro. Your defense is fine. Poro Estepinian, Gabriel there, Michael. I think your defense is fine. You can just bench Udogie. 3-5-2, you're fine. I don't think you need to make a Spurs or a defensive transfer this week. Potentially could go to Walker. Probably will go to Walker before the double. But for now, I think you're fine. Let's see what news we get in Gabriel before the deadline. If it sounds like Gabriel isn't starting, that's probably a transfer you could go there, Michael. Udogie to Walker and start him 3 in defence there. Walker, Pedro Porro and Estepinian. I think Gabriel should be fine. Fingers crossed he is. They've been looking a lot better at Arsenal the last couple of weeks, especially after the break as well. Yeah, and he's a lot better than Saliba. Barney's is a far cheaper in the price tag as well. But every time Arsenal get a set piece or a corner, Gabriel is always staying in the box. Saliba's the first one to go back. So just on that basis, if I was getting rid of an Arsenal defender, I won't be. But yeah, I'd be getting rid of Saliba first over Gabriel. But back to you, Michael. There, no, I don't think you need to keep in mind you'd be looking at Walker in a couple of weeks' time. But yeah, for now you're fine. Those 3 are fine. If you have to play Caldwell, I saw an injury actually thinking about Caldwell today. What was the news on Caldwell? Did he pick up an injury or something? But I think you're fine with those 3 defenders. You're all good. I can't remember what I saw, but I thought I saw something about Caldwell having an injury or something. Right. Anyway, back to this. So right, I'll show you my team as of now. Going to change the captaincy anyway, obviously. We know I'm captain and Foden there. We'll stick the vice on Saka, sure. So Foden captain, Saka vice. Into the transfers then. All depends on Haaland news. If Haaland is back, Watkins, I think it has to be Watkins. Going back to Ben Crellon's here, 27 or 28. Let's have a look at the fixtures actually. Well, Watkins has Sheffield actually next week. Sheffield and then United, and Solanke has West Ham, and who after that then? Yeah, West Ham, Forest, Fulham. Yeah, it's a tough one. Maybe I wouldn't mind Haaland being injured to give me another week's rest. Having a look at which striker I want to give out. I don't think I can have enough there. No, I don't have enough for Mubama to Haaland. Yeah, I think if we get the Haaland news, probably going to be Watkins out. Solanke has been unlucky the last couple of weeks. He's been playing Liverpool and Spurs. Watkins has had a few blanks though as well. It's a tough one. It is a tough one. I know the one striker I'm going to pick is going to be the wrong one. Just the ownership would probably lead me to keep Watkins because he's so high owned. and get rid of Solanke instead, 27%, yeah. And then just do Watkins to one of Tony or Darwin before the double. Yeah, maybe Solanke, so I definitely have enough anyway for that. Yeah, 15-9. That'll be 4-4-2, but then I'm also dependent on Gabriel to start then as well. No bench cover is another thing then as well. So that's one thing I might have to consider then as well. Ben, what do you think of Ollie Watkins captain? Well, I was going to get him out there for a second. How's Newcastle defensively of late? No clean sheets since game week 17, 4 or 5 game weeks ago. I do think Villa get a few. Villa at home anyway. Yeah. I do think they get at least 2. Villa. Will Watkins get his haul? Only 1, 2, 3 double-digit hauls this season. The thing about Watkins, when you captain him, he never hauls. He returns fair enough. I think with the City game, I think it's guaranteed 2-3 plus goals for City in that Burnley game. That's why I'm gravitating towards the City asset, Ben. But if you've City assets, get them in. Give him the armband for sure as well. As I said, all on Pep's press conference tomorrow then as well. What's Michael saying? Gabriel was robbed and Saka 2 for a captain assist. Yeah, 10 points lost last game because as I was saying earlier, Michael. But that's going to be massive, I think, in the hopes of getting a top 10k place this season. Very, very annoying. I had March last season for the goal. I'd Solanke this season already for the Luton game, and then Saka and Gabriel then again. So yeah, 7 points with Solanke gone, another 10 gone there. So that's 17 points lost over that. So not great returns there, but it is pretty annoying. But you just have to get on with it anyway. But yeah, very, very annoying. Juni Gaming, if you had to pick Garnacho or Bernardo for game week 22, who would it be? See a lot of love for Garnacho. A good mate of mine on Twitter, FPL Architect, is looking at him as well. I just don't like United. I support United players. FPL is bad enough without having United players as well. Let's have a look at our fixtures. We'll get back to Ben then after that. Right, where's Garnacho there? Sorry, now I have 2 ring lights in the way here. 4-8. I suppose people are going for him so cheap, and then you can have Haaland and KDB, potentially De Bruyne as well. I doubt you can triple up them all. United fixtures: Wolves, West Ham, Villa, Luton, Fulham. He's so greedy as well. He's such a good FPL pick in terms of his greediness. If you watch United games, he's so greedy, Garnacho, but he just can't finish. He can't finish his dinner. What was it? Garnacho or Bernardo Silva? Long term, probably Garnacho. But you're only looking for one this week. Long term, definitely Garnacho, because once De Bruyne is back into the team, once Haaland's back into the team, there's going to be serious pep roulette going on there. Yeah, I think. Let's see. I keep going back to say we'll see what Pep says tomorrow, but as of now, long term, definitely Garnacho is what I would be saying. Good stuff there, right? Surprised by that. If no news from Pep, will you bring in Haaland? No. That's fair enough. As anyone joining late, can we get that Man City thing here? So this is what Man City tweeted about an hour ago. The big man himself, back in, well, we all know he's back in training, but does that point to a Burnley start? We know Pep said he's going to get minutes, so it's going to be interesting what he says tomorrow. But for now, he's not in the team, and could easily be on the team as well. But yeah, good stuff. 33 in the chat as well. Appreciate you all tuning in tonight. A very, very late stream tonight. If you are still watching this and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do give the channel a sub. Big news hopefully coming for the month of February. It's still in the pipeline at the moment, but I just have to get it all sorted before the first of the month. But it's big-ish news anyway. I'll be able to give back something to the community in Galway here as well. So fingers crossed it does happen. But more information on that after. We'll worry about the Game Week 22 deadline first. I can worry about that then during Friday morning. Hopefully it does get sorted up. But anyway, Ben Phillips, I'm thinking due to Newcastle poor defensive form and concede most chances through the middle, scored 2 goals. Sorry, Ben, you commented this earlier on my YouTube video. Scored 2 goals, 1 assist last season. Is a main man compared to City, whose goal spread and minutes risk. Fair. How's his record against Newcastle? I'll have a quick look here. Newcastle bet them 5-1 at the start of the season, didn't they? Off the top of my head. Just on Sofa Score here, I'll get up this then as well. Any more questions? Keep them coming in, and we'll keep you entertained for the next while or so. We'll see how we get on. Right, Aston Villa Newcastle. Let's have a look at their previous matches. 5-1 Newcastle. Did he get a goal that time? He got an assist. I remember that actually. 3-0 Aston Villa. The last time they played, Jesus, fair enough. The last time they played last year at home, 2 goals and an assist for you said that, bench. Sorry, you said that, 2 goals and an assist at home then as well. I think it's just the City ones. My battery's after dying on my phone there. I think it's just the City lads. I know you're saying it's minute spread risk, but I can't see Watkins hauling massively compared to the City lads. It's going to be one. I know it's the risk of, but if you get the City player right, I think they're going to be big there as well. Michael, do we hold Salah? At the moment I am. As I was saying in the Discord chat and the Patreon group then as well, we got very unlucky. It was the right decision to hold him. Just very, very unlucky how it played out with the injury. I think he'll be back for 25 for game week 25. 17th of February is when that's game week 25 anyway. I wouldn't be surprised to see him back for the Arsenal game. Knowing how Liverpool work out as well, they'll do some voodoo magic or something to get him back. But I wouldn't be surprised to see him back for that game. Must win game for Liverpool as well. So of course they want their best player back in. Then we'll see. See what Klopp says tomorrow. If I am pushing to transfer, it'll be one of KDB or JOTA coming in. But it all depends. For now, I'm holding on the hopes we do get some news. But we'll see what Klopp has to say tomorrow. But very, very, very unlucky with the injury. Right decision. Just unfortunate with the wrong outcome. But Chelsea and Arsenal, to be fair, there's nothing wrong getting Salah for that, having a punt on someone for 2 weeks. Even we haven't even spoke about this man yet. Elise is back, but Eze as well. I think Palace have decent fixtures as well. Well, the Sheffield United game, fair enough. If you want to punt, there you go. What is he? 3.3%. Yeah. He's a nice differential this week. I know Elise is back. I wonder will Elise takes penalties off Eze, so he did the last time they did get a penalty. Elise is a nice shout as well. What is he? He's probably less than 3% too. 1.3%. There's a nice little differential for you this week if anyone wants it. Even if you're playing draft as well. Two nice little differentials. But holding Salah for now, Michael. Ben, I probably would captain Foden if I own, but to get him I'd have to bench Palmer and only one free transfer anyway. I want to roll for more in front, doubles and blanks. I wouldn't bench Palmer. I can't remember your comment. I remember replying to it earlier, but I can't remember what you said or what I did say to you. But no, I would be playing Palmer definitely. Surprised by a lot of people wanted the bench Palmer, to be honest with you. I think he does get something. I think there's goals in that Liverpool game. Chelsea at home, no, it's in Anfield, but they're normally high scoring games anyhow. Right, let's get up Draft Town there and quick look at the clean sheet odds, and then we'll get on to when I'm going to be playing my free hit. What do we know? 10:15, not too bad. A few more coming into the chat. 35 watching. We've got Jack then as well, another member of the channel. Shout out Jack there as well. Hope you're keeping well. Formerly known as Control Alt Delete. Hope you're keeping well, man. Anyone who's joining in late as well, if you are not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. Really would appreciate it, and it really does. You wouldn't think it, but it really does. Gives you motivation to keep doing this. Yesterday's video recorded it 11 p.m. at night, then had a 2.5 hour drive to Galway. Not looking for a sob story, whatever, but it's crazy time and effort being put into this channel behind the scenes. So anyone who does want to support it but by becoming a member, like themselves in the chat there, William, Jack, Ashley, and Michael. We've got a few other members as well, but if you do want to become a member, I really would appreciate the support. We've got a great chat going on Discord. The lads will tell you who are joined in already, but yeah, I really would appreciate the support if you can at all. Doesn't matter if you don't have to, but yeah, I'll just say that then as well. Right, clean sheet odds. Hopefully you can see this. I'll zoom in on this quickly for a bit. City, no surprise there, 64%. Palace, if people have Palace bench players, maybe you do play them. Arsenal, then I'm gonna have a headache between Gabriel, or even not. Oh no, I'll be playing Gabriel, but Saliba, Estepinian, and Pedro Porro there. So Arsenal are third favourite, 50%, well clear ahead of Brighton, and well clear ahead of Spurs as well. But Estepinian and Pedro Porro have that obviously that attacking threat as well. So yeah, gonna be tough deciding who I'm gonna be playing. But for now, Gabriel is gonna be starting. I'm gonna bench Saliba for now. But yeah, right. Back to this. The chat is hopping. Here we go. Right. Where are we starting in? Jack is in. William, good man. Ashley, I think I'm going to take your advice, mate, and take out Gordon for Palmer. It depends. It's tough, Ashley, because I'm starting Gordon. I'm hoping Gordon's going to get something, but if I had to pick between now the two, I'd be picking Palmer, just because the penalties, as I said there as well. Do I think Gordon gets something? I do, to be honest as well. Yeah, but Palmer, I think Palmer there as well. Shout out to Thomas, if Thomas Shanahan is in the chat there as well. He's just become a Patreon member as well. Thomas, I don't know if you're watching. Really appreciate that, Thomas. Maybe you got it from the link below. Good man for that. I really do appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up, Thomas, if you are in the chat. Thomas Shanahan, good man. Really do appreciate that, man. Take out Gordon for Palmer. Yeah, I do think you play Gordon over Palmer. We'll look at the predicted points quickly here, actually. This is Draft Town. It's a nice little website anyway. I just use it for my YouTube videos. Palmer 5.7, Gordon 4.6. Yeah, I think it's just the penalties is edging him a bit more further than as well. It's a good question there, Michael. Favorite FPL player of all time. Gonna end this poll, and we'll get a poll going on that. Myself, it's either Robin van Persie or Sergio Aguero. I shouldn't be saying that as a United fan, but do you know, I like Ivanovic a lot as well. We'll see what the chat is saying, but Robin van Persie run me a massive money league. I captained him that Monday night when United won the league, and he scored a hat-trick against Aston Villa. We'll see what the chat thinks. Aguero, who else have we? Hazard. Probably not being fair to Alexis Sanchez and him not making the poll there. We only have 4 things there, but see what you think there. Maybe I'm missing a few, am I? Haaland, maybe he's not around that long for to be giving him a Hall of Fame at the moment. He definitely will be, but see what the chat thinks. If I'm missing anyone else, do let me know, but I think it has to be one of Van Persie. Salah then as well. Obviously Salah's been great throughout the year then as well, but yeah, I think it's Van Persie, Aguero, or Salah. 5 votes already for Salah. Very, to be fair, yeah. I can't argue with that really. Yeah, maybe Van Persie only did it for 1 or 2 seasons. Salah's been doing it consistently over the last while. So yeah, I can't argue with that. Thomas, Saka in contention to be transferred out if he doesn't return over the next 2 coming weeks. As an Arsenal man, I want him to start firing. Yeah, it's very hard to take him out, just because he's on penalties, but he's meant to be on penalties even with Odegaard there, but it's very hard to take him out. Barring the Liverpool game there, West Ham, Burnley, Newcastle at home, Sheffield, Brentford, up until 28, they're pretty nice fixtures for Arsenal there, so I would not be surprised to see him get something. I really do hope he gets something before I really do hope he gets something this weekend against Forest. Very unlucky not to get the return last week in that Palace game. Even at the end when Martinelli got his goal, I was hoping he could square it across to Saka, but he didn't. But anyway, Hope he does get it. Hope he does get the return this week. Jack, is Isak a good option to bring in this week, possibly for Archer? I'm thinking. I had this conversation with a particular Irish rugby player during the week. I won't say his name, but he was asking me, does he bring in Isak? I definitely rank Tony over Isak over the next few. To be fair, if you have the transfers available, to go for Isak for Luton in the Forest game, and then hop on Tony then, or even Darwin Núñez for 25. What you could be doing there. If you have the transfers, who was asking that? Jack, wasn't it? If you have the transfers available, yeah, but I don't, so I'd probably be looking at Tony or Núñez, and avoiding Isak for the next couple. But as I said, if you can't afford to go Isak in for those Luton and Forest games, nothing wrong with that. Hoping he does get a return or two over those games on penalties as well. But I do think you prioritise. You have to be careful with your transfers as well. So I do think you prioritise getting in the lads that double. Even though Isak does have two nice fixtures up before the double then as well. KYM, Maddison and KDB in for Saka and Salah. I don't think so. Maybe the Salah transfer out. I don't think you get rid of Saka. Decent fixtures, definitely decent fixtures. Barring the Liverpool game, but Arsenal are at home, he could easily get something at home then as well. Saka. See what the news is tomorrow from Pep on De Bruyne, but I wouldn't be getting rid of Saka. Definitely not. Definitely has been frustrating. Definitely has been. But yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think you can get rid of Saka. Actually, my favourite FPL player of all time is Mishu. Definitely, I had him as well. It's a weird one. Osu Okato, for some reason, I really like Osu Okato. Ivanovic. Charlie Adam when he was with Blackpool was great. I was like 12 or 13 playing the FPL. I remember Charlie Adam in the team then. He was like 5.5 million. He had a great season with Blackburn that time. Even Sturgeon, Suarez, FPL SAS was class then. Suarez, we didn't even put Suarez in the poll there. Surprised Hazard hasn't got any votes. With Salah the clear favourites there. Thomas Robin Van Pagan, more like, broke my heart when he went to United. Yeah, crazy. Robert Mishu, Charlie Taylor. Hope you had him for that 10-pointer as well. The Patreon group knows all about that. Charlie Taylor 10-pointer. Don't know if you remember Thomas Sorensen as well for Stoke. He was absolutely brilliant. He was only like 4 million in Stoke. We're keeping clean sheets left, right and centre. So good. Great memories there. Good stuff. Phil Jones back in the day. Was he good on fantasy? Maybe you're taking the piss there, Jack. I don't think he was. Ryan Shawcross as well. Graham Alexander for Burnley. I don't know if I had him one week. He scored 2 penalties. He subbed in. He got like a 15-point haul or something. Fond memories of that as well. I don't know. I just want on Thomas Sorensen as well. When Figueroa scored that halfway line goal, that's really that famous goal. He scored halfway, and then I was cursing at the TV. A minute later, Thomas Sorensen saved a penalty to make up for that. So it's crazy. Just watching teletext was absolutely crazy back in the day. Yeah, good stuff. William, Discord is savage. FPL Air gives so much of the time to long-term. Salah has to be the best ever asset. Mishu in 2012. Do you remember Amir Zaki as well? Is one great season with Wigan. He was really cheap forward. He was really good that year. What to do with Cash and Trippier, Thomas? If you don't have best opinion, get him in for sure. Good stuff. Right, what's the rest? I've sent you my team on Twitter, Rizwan. Right, let's go to Rizwan then. We'll come back to that me double gaming plans then as well. Anyone watching, if you aren't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Really would appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel. Maybe you're all already subbed already, so I really do appreciate it if you are. But yeah, just a little reminder on that then as well. Good stuff. Right, Paul, I think we missed Paul's team here. Let's get into that. Richarlison captain. Good stuff. Very strong bench first off. Palmer on the bench. Diaby as well. Fair enough, Diaby then. But I'll be getting probably Palmer in. Maybe for the Arsenal defender. Maybe for Gabriel. Yeah, I definitely would start Palmer. Paul Probably Gabriel, but Arsenal are favourite for a clean sheet after City. Well, no, they're third favourite, aren't they? I think they're third favourite. Yeah, but very high odds, over 50. Well, just 50%. Palmer in for tough. Maybe one of the defenders, but it's very hard to. I can see why you're playing Trent, to be fair, as well, because he's got every chance for an attack and return as well. That's a tough one, Paul. Very, very tough there. I just try and get Palmer in, but I don't know how you're going to get him in without subbing one of those nice defenders there. Maybe Solanke, because you've got Areola, but Solanke could easily do well as well. Yeah, we'll see. Richarlison captain, nothing wrong with that. Rizwan, right, here we go. De Bruyne captain. First one I've seen of that so far. Haaland playing as well. Pedro Porro, Saliba, Alisson. Alisson is a pick I haven't seen in a while. Estepinian, good stuff. Gordon, Palmer, De Bruyne, Foden, Watkins, Solanke, Haaland. If Haaland and De Bruyne are start, you're laughing. You're absolutely laughing. Garnacho, could you sub Garnacho in? I think if Haaland, to be fair, you've got Haaland, so I think you play him anyhow, because Pep said he's going to get minutes, so even in a 30-minute cameo he could easily score as well. Would you start Dubravka over Alisson? Who's going to get more saves? That's tough. I think both concede, Dubravka and Alisson. You're playing Palmer in it, so that's alright. Yeah, De Bruyne captain. Look, if Pep is positive news on De Bruyne tomorrow, I think you're laughing. I think you're pretty much all good there. Sean Luke in the chat. Good man, Sean. How's it going? Long time no chat, Sean. How's all? Good man, Sean in the chat. Hope we're keeping well. I think we haven't been chatting because of the break, but we'll surely be back chatting in DMs like nothing else. William, nothing like a cheap asset that pays off. Palmer's putting in a decent effort, starting at a very low price. Yeah, it's crazy. John Lundstrom as well. Ashley, forgot about John Lundstrom. Jesus Christ, yeah. Remember having him in the team. He's absolutely crazy value. Had him in since game week 1 that time. 21 point haul or something to start off. I think it was game week 2 or something, and then he went off scoring then. Charlie Adam, not Charlie Taylor. Yeah, I was thinking Rob. Clint Dempsey, and how was no one said Leighton Baines on pens. Yeah, Baines. Who else was good in defence? Remember Baines for a double against City. Him and Tim Cahill went off on one. Shamie Coleman when he first went to Everton was pretty good as well. Nemanja Vidic, I don't know, or even Raphael when he was with United, he was really good. Yeah, Vidic was really good. I remember having him against Sunderland. He scored a last minute goal before I went to Mass. I was watching teletext, and yeah, he scored. Clint Dempsey off in Hall, he did indeed. Jack brought in Isaac. I'll more than likely forget the deadline tomorrow. Final dilemma now is whether to captain him or Foden. I think it has to be the City lad, Jack. Definitely, but it all depends. It could change on what Pep says tomorrow then as well. Yeah, probably would give it to the City lad, definitely. Yeah, fair enough. Bringing in Isaac, to be fair, it's worth the punt, to be fair, before the doubles. Yeah, nothing wrong with Isaac, to be fair. But then he's away. Will he get a haul? Maybe not. I think yeah. True. Villa high line. They scored 5 against them in the first game of the season. Both Mings went off injured. Yeah, fair enough. He could get in behind for sure. It's tough, the captaincy. I think it just has to be a City player. You know, I think it's over 60% of City, 60% chance of City scoring 2+. 2+ here now. We'll see. Yeah, 65. It does, Ben. The whole world does. That's the life of an FPL manager for sure. If he even hints at Haaland, which he's gonna say, I bet you he'll say something like Haaland's fine, he trained during the week, but I don't know. Right, we've Rob here. Foden captain, I like that, Rob. And yeah, bench is all grand. Starting 11 looks good. Caldwell, you've best opinion anyway. Many free transfers, Rob? 1 or 2? 1 or 2, Rob, let us know. apart from that, team is looking solid. Alvarez, Foden, captain, all good. Richarlison as well is a nice shout. Palmer, Saka, Solanke, all good there. Anyway, getting an Arsenal defender, Rob, maybe not. Just leave it. Save the transfer. I think you're good. Foden, captain over Richarlison is what I would say. Good stuff. Vardy the season to won the league, yeah, definitely. Vardy the season to won the league. Mahrez as well. Mahrez was absolutely unbelievable. That I think he started off 5.5 million. It was absolutely crazy. Right, any more Game Week 22 questions? Right, this is how I'm back to Game Week 22. I suppose we're going off on a tangent there. Free hit. I suppose we'll go back to this. Ben Krellin Excel document here on free hit. Game Week 29. I think I'm off the idea of free hit in Game Week 29. You know, from this tweet here, there could be 6. If all the, or this wasn't the tweet, is it? If all the favourites win the FA Cup ties, maybe it's gone. I had it yesterday for my YouTube video. Yeah, here we go. This tweet here. If all the favourites win their FA Cup round 5 ties, then we'll get 6 blank fixtures, and the 2 other non-blanks will be Luton versus Forest and one of Arsenal versus Chelsea, Aston Villa or West Ham. So Fulham and Tottenham, Burnley and Brentford. If you're free hitting that week, I think you're just loading up on Brentford, loading up on Tottenham. Captain and a Tottenham player for sure. Tall Fulham defender, begins with H. Heitinga, no, it's a Heitinga for or was that the Everton lad? Hangeland, that's it, Michael. Hangeland. Is that who you're thinking of? I knew it began with H. I think it's Hangeland. That's who you're on about, Michael. But yeah, back to this then. Triple Brentford, triple Spurs. Probably one of each, or two Arsenal, one Chelsea. If you're doubling up on those, and then you can't really attack that Luton and Forest game unless you go Doughty or something, or Adebayo, or yeah, I don't know. That it kind of turns me. It all depends how the FA Cup games go. Of course, there could be upsets in the cup, but yeah, it's not looking great for Game Week 29 free hit for me anyway at the moment. But that's only my first decision, my first look at it. We could get doubles in 34 and 37, and having 11 doublers, or at least 5, 6, 7, 8 doublers instead of a crappy blank game week where I could just use that. Yeah. William, Burnley have conceded 13 in the last 3 away fixtures to Man City. Yeah, I think it's going to be a rout for City. The midweek games are weird as well. They're either goal fests or not, or disappointments. No really in between. Ben, free hit 25 looks good if you're in my position. No City, 1 Liverpool, and can get 11 doubles in 25. 11 can get 11 double. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, sorry, you're free hitting 11 players in 26. Oh, without, to be fair, nothing wrong with that, Ben. Yeah. When will you wildcard, Ben? Then though, 20, 30, 33 or 31 around then. 33 looks probably the best time to wildcard. Bench boost 34, or trying to hold it for 37, or use the free hit in between. Then is another route then. All depends when the doubles fall. Yeah, good stuff. Anything else? We're on over an hour now. If you want us to keep going, or any more Game Week 22 chats. See, can we get the scout up here? Quick run through of the press conferences today, I suppose. Quick roundup anyway. Luton. Apologies to Luton fans, I don't really care about that at the moment. No Luton lads in the team. Who's getting the Ireland job, Jack? Who's getting the Ireland job? Let's have a look at the favourites for the Ireland job on Paddy Power. What happened with Carlsley? What, he just said he didn't want it, was it? Let's see what the bookies have for Ireland manager. I don't know if you can even look at this, to be honest with you. Liverpool manager. Here we go. Neil Lennon is favourite. There you go. Yeah, Neil Lennon. Would have said Chris Hughton. Yeah, with Ghana, wasn't it? They got knocked out, but he's 14-1. Roy Keane said in the podcast he'd like to come back to international management, but Neil Lennon 13-8. Yeah, Lee Carr's. Was he under 21 or under 23 England managers? I'm just gonna end this poll, and then we'll do one more before we wrap it up. Captain pick. See what the chat is saying here. Foden. Apologies now to Jack, who's on about captain and Isaac, but he's not even an option here. Here we go as the third one. KDB, Foden, Alvarez, Richarlison maybe is the third one or fourth one. Let's see what the chat says. NKTV in the chat. How's it going, MKTV? Give us Jurgen Klopp. Wouldn't be too bad. Neil Lennon is weird. I don't know. Just Ireland team with the pressure. John O'Shea, what's he there? 150-1. No, 33-1. Solskjaer 40-1. I don't know. You can't do much. Honestly, I don't think any manager could win games with players we have. Not even Pep. Yeah, we're crazy. We're crazy bad. It's weird. Good MKTV. Hope you're keeping well. Any questions before the deadline? Let us know. Let us know, MKTV. We're chatting about free hitting. We're chatting about doubles. We're chatting about what else are we chatting about? Ireland managers. Who are you on, Michael? I think that's probably a good sign, you know, if you don't have anyone in the captaincy poll. Jurgen Klopp. It's weird that he's just tired out. I think he's leaving on while he can, to be honest with you. As I was saying, a lot of their players are over 30. Maybe he's doing a Fergie and getting out what he can. Right, back to this. Good man, Ben. Appreciate that. Gonna go Foden, I think, Jack. Yeah. Send in. We'll probably wrap up in a few more minutes, lads. But any more questions ahead of the GAMEWEEK 22 deadline, let us know, because I'll be chatting to the lads on Discord any before the deadline. It's just I won't be able to do a deadline stream tomorrow. Well, I don't think I will, but I think this is probably enough. Maybe we'll try to get home, but I don't think I'll be able to. Gonna go Foden, I think. Yeah, I think it has to be a Man City lad. Good stuff. 32 still in the chat. If you aren't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Really would appreciate it. Big push on now the 10k before the end of the season, but it's going to be a job on. Maybe I'm being too ambitious. Eddie, how's it going, Eddie? What are you saying? 3 Brighton players on my team: Estepinian, Gross and Pedro. Do you think they will do well against Luton? I think Estepinian his haul is coming. Luton, to be fair, always seem to get one at home, so he might lose a clean sheet, but I wouldn't be surprised to see an attack in return from Estepinian. Surprised you have 3 Brighton now. João Pedro, to be fair, you can't fault him on penalties. He's obviously a hat-trick off the back of a hat-trick in the FA Cup at the weekend. So wouldn't be surprised to see him get something as well. Gross then as well. You're probably unlucky not to get a. Well, to be fair, I didn't get to see the Brighton game, but it was all Brighton in that West Ham game. When it was 0-0, so you're probably unlucky not to get a Gross return if you had him that week. But yeah, he's been ticking along nicely, quietly. Gross, to be fair. I didn't go for him. I kept Gordon, thankfully, and he got that goal against City. Focal in the chat. Where's oh, there he is there. Good man, Oscar. Hope you're keeping well, man. Good man, Oscar, and Yelena as well. Fair play. Yeah, as I said, Oscar, hope you're keeping well. We'll link up again in March, please God, on the pitch. But yeah, no, I'll be working tomorrow until 5:30, so that's why I'm streaming now. But yeah, good stuff. The members are going crazy for you, Oscar. Good man. Exhausted after 9 years really makes me appreciate all that time with Ferguson, William. Yeah, it's crazy. Even watching that FA Cup game. Yeah, no good. Check out the membership options, Thomas. Is there a link somewhere to join Discord? Good man. Ashley, appreciate that. Or William, sorry, you pointed that out. Just in the description, Thomas, if you want to become a member, get into the Discord chat with the lads here. We've got a nice little one going. Yeah, just in the bio there, if you wanna join become a member of the channel, and every little bit comes back into this YouTube stream. I have to get a new mic, or this YouTube channel. Sorry, I have to get a new mic. The leg is falling off it at the moment, so you're supporting the channel as you are then as well. Oscar, while you're here, let us know your transfers, or how's the team looking ahead of tomorrow, or if you're getting, let us know if you're looking at getting Haaland back in. Do let us know, Oscar, while I have you here, while the chat is going. Michael, probably poor captain. I saw someone hinting at that during the week. It's not an outrageous shout, poor captain, to be fair. I wonder, the only thing, Madison taking corners and set pieces off them. It'd be interesting to see how it fares out. When is that game? Thursday, is it, or Wednesday? Yeah, nothing wrong with poor captain, to be fair. Nothing wrong with it at all. I think it has to be a City player though. Who's the captain, Oscar? I think you're on Richarlison, are you? I think you're on Richarlison from the video I watched. Or maybe you're not, but I think you did say Richarlison. Rolling this week unless we get some Haaland news. Yeah, very interesting. What do you think, Oscar? Will he play? Judging off that, he will definitely play, but I don't know about starting. Good man, Jack. Gonna tip on now. Great checking in again with you. Great to have FPL back. All the best this gamey. Good man, Jack. Appreciate that. Good stuff, lads. Right. Anything else? So I had a gamey 22. Or anything else you want to chat about. The Discord is quality. Good man. Yeah, Thomas, if you want to join, feel free in the description below, and we look after you in the Discord as well. Good man. Really do appreciate that if you are considering. Right, back to my own team then, before we're going off on a tangent completely all tonight now. Here's how I'm currently lining up now. Foden is definitely getting the armband as of now. As I said, it all depends what Pep says tomorrow, if we do get the Haaland news that he's gonna start, or if he hints. I know he's gonna get minutes, but it's only the case if he's gonna start or not. Yeah, but Foden captain as of now. Gabriel is starting. If I do make the transfer of Salah to Jota, I could even nearly roll. You know, if it sounds like Gabriel's gonna be okay, I could roll and leave Gabriel and Saliba in there. And then just leave Saka on the bench. The only thing is then though I'll have no cover between Areola and Dubravka. I think I'm gonna have Areola in goals. I do have Solanke, but at least if Solanke scores, or if Bournemouth scores, hopefully it will be Solanke, and Areola can get some save points then as well. Gonna head off, man. Best of luck for the GAMEWEEK MKTV. Appreciate that, man. Famsi K in the chat as well, and shout out to Thomas there. Upgrade a membership to player tier. Good man, Thomas. Appreciate that, man. I'll be adding you to the Discord right after that then. Really do appreciate that, man. Good man, Thomas. Good stuff. Famsi K, I'm good, man. How are you keeping? Just gonna text my girlfriend that still streaming here. She's wondering where I am, just so she doesn't think I'm dead. Still streaming. Be done soon. Good stuff. Shout out to Thomas there as well, who's just upgraded to player tier. Good man, Thomas. Right, Foden is the leader there. KDB just behind him, 19 votes there. Good stuff. Just gonna end that poll, so we'll go back to the chat. Famsi K, send in any questions you want before I hop off. As I said, I don't think I'll be able to do a deadline stream tomorrow unless I make it back in time, but I don't think I will, so this is the reason for doing this deadline stream. Appreciate that, Thomas. Fair play to you. We'll be getting you added to the chat right after this. Nice surprise streaming tonight. I know the lads in the Discord will tell you, William, Ashley and Michael, I just decided we'd do it just to get one done before the deadline. Yeah, any questions, Vamsy K, send it in. This is how I'm currently lining up as of now. Good man, Michael, as well. Discord is great. I went out of Ben Crellin's one. Watching from Dunleer up here. Good stuff, Jake. Out for a walk at night time. Good man. Don't blow away anyway. Hopefully it's not too windy where you are. Right, this is, before we go, this is the double schedule anyway. As I said, if I was going Haaland out, I'd probably be going Watkins out, or Haaland in, and probably going Watkins out just because of that Solanke double in 28 or 27 or 28. But I could maybe keep Watkins and go. Maybe keep Watkins and go Solanke over the next few, just because, to be fair, feel the fixtures there. Where are they? At the bottom. Good man, Eddie, as well. Good stuff, great stuff. New member on the player tier, Eddie. Fair play to you, Eddie. Good man, absolutely love that. Shout out Michael and Ashley. Can we get some hearts going? And William for Eddie there as well. Great stuff. Good man, Ashley. Good luck with the GAMEWEEK boys. This old man has to get himself to bed. Work early in the morning, Ashley. I won't be long following you. Good man. Shout out to Eddie. Shout out to Thomas as well. 2 new members on tonight's stream. So really do appreciate that, lads. Good man, Eddie. We'll get you straight added into that Discord chat right after this. Right, we'll quickly go through the questions then. Appreciate that as well. We just hit 5.21k subscribers as well, so that's great going. Really do appreciate that, lads. Hearts in the chat for Eddie. Good man, Eddie, and Thomas there as well. Love that, lads. Great stuff. Right, quickly go through these. Jake, don't blow away any in Dunleer up here. KDB or Jota? As of now, I'm leaning towards Jota. You know, George. Leaning towards Jota. Just if I go KDB, it's tough to get Salah in for the double game week, but then we're probably over reliant on information there, on lack of information. If we're going for that, obviously, some nice fixtures for City if you wanted to hop on De Bruyne now and then hop. Well, I think if you have De Bruyne, you're going to have him for the double, so it's going to be very hard to get Salah back in if you do go De Bruyne. That's why I'm leaning towards Jota at the moment. But yeah, we'll see that. Just when I'm chatting here, Public Skull is on about the Captaincy. I'm just going to let it play there because the lads in the Discord were telling me I need to start playing it more because it does come into a lot of effort. So we'll keep that playing now while I'm answering these. But I appreciate that, Public Skull. Vamsy K, I'll have to say back at work tomorrow to set the team. No way making back home from town. Yeah, I'm the same. I'll have to do it in the office then as well. So we'll be keeping a close eye on Pep's press conference. Good man, Eddie, then as well. Saka to Foden, Michael. No, I don't think so. We'll get my Michael's team back up here again. I don't think you get Foden in that way. Here's Michael's team here. All depends on if we get Haaland news, to be fair, Michael. I don't think you get rid of Salah. I think Salah to Foden is what you do there. But yeah, that's what I would say. Salah to Foden and get your City cover, but wait for the press conferences, I would say. João Pedro, Tony, Palmer, choose 2. Palmer definitely. Probably Tony. That's tough between the two of them. Welcome to the new lads as well, Michael. Yeah, great stuff. Finishing off, so João Pedro, Tony, Palmer, choose 2. Definitely play Palmer just with the penalties. They all have penalties, to be fair. Maybe bench João Pedro. Hope you best opinion and go for that then as well. But Tony might get something. We'll have a quick look at the predicted points out of the two of them there. Where are these lads here? Right, Tony is what? 5.5, and then Pedro 4.2. Maybe there you go. Bench João Pedro. Yeah, I think Tony is probably the better pick, and he's a more expensive pick then as well. Thanks all. Eddie, KDB, Haaland, Saka or Pedro for captain. KDB, I think. Yeah, wait and see what's said. We'll have to just wait and see. Unfortunately, we're behind with that as well. But let's see what Pep says. At the moment, Vamsi K is asking, what do I think of Haaland's minutes over the coming weeks? We'll start with tomorrow. Probably 30 minutes tomorrow. Do you know, 20 to 30 minutes. Haaland, KDB, Saka or Pedro for captain. Probably KDB out of those, Eddie. Definitely, yeah. We'll chat in the Discord tomorrow anyway before the deadline, Eddie, and we'll get you sorted once we hear that update from Pep then. Rightio. Do we just leave it there? 10 to 11, it is getting late. Any last questions, do send them in. If you are still watching this stream, or if you've enjoyed the stream, please do give it a like, and if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel as well. Your support is massively appreciated. Thanks again to the new members there, Eddie and Thomas as well. Really appreciate that, lads. Your support is honestly really appreciated. Yeah, everything that I make off this goes straight back into the channel, whether that be buying footballs, cameras, mics, ring lights, etc. It all goes back into the channel, so I really do appreciate that. Right, no other questions, so we'll end it off there. This is how I am as of now, before the press conferences tomorrow, so hopefully we'll get an indication on yeah, get the likes over 30, lads. Great stream as always, William. Cheers for giving me the push to go on tonight then as well. As I said, I was tired after the gym, but glad I came on now anyhow. I'm worried if Pep will start KDB. Yeah, I think he we'll see what he says, but he mightn't risk him for the Burnley game, because they've been doing all right with him. Maybe another impact sub, but if he does start, you're laughing. But yeah, good stuff. Right, we've just hit 30 likes. I think maybe we leave it there. So shout out to everyone who's joined, and shout out once again Eddie and Thomas who've just become 2 new members then as well. One last reminder: if you want to become a member of this channel, get access to a Discord chat with one-on-one support, constant support as well, all the time. Yeah, if you're still watching this and you don't know who I am, I'm having a decent season, 111k overall, 3 points off the top 100k, so hopefully we'll be in there after game of 22. And yeah, good stuff. Eddie, Michael, William, appreciate that, lads, for tuning into the members. But yeah, everyone enjoy your rest. We'll come back then tomorrow. I'll be on Instagram anyhow. The lads in the Discord chat, I'll be helping them before the deadline in as well. But yeah, if you are still watching this and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. Appreciate you all. We hit 5.21k subs, so we got a nice number of subs off streaming as well, so it's definitely worth hopping on then as well. But yeah, that's my current state of affairs as of now. I think it'll change before tomorrow. The plan is Salah to one of JOTA or KDB, depending on what's said. But I'll have it all up before the deadline anyway, in the Discord and the Patreon. So get involved if you want to see that. Good stuff. Really appreciate you all. Thanks again for tuning in. And yeah, hopefully all the arrows you get are green this week. Yeah, one good bit of news anyhow. Only one, barring the international break in March, we'll have pretty much FPL every weekend, so you'll be sick of the sight of me up until then. Right, I'm gonna hop off now. Time for bed, work early in the morning. Appreciate you all for tuning in. Thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video.